Now happening. Royal on Leonor and Christian public gesture shocks France. Paris is a city that has seen kings crowned, queens celebrated, and revolutions rise from its very heart. Its boulevards are lined with history, its palaces echo with grandeur, and its people are no strangers to the spectacle of royalty. But what unfolded today on French soil has left even the most seasoned observers utterly speechless. Because while the world expected a routine diplomatic appearance, Princess Leonor of Spain and Prince Christian of Denmark shattered protocol in a way that no one, absolutely no one, saw coming. A single gesture. Public, bold, and impossible to ignore. A moment that has France talking, Europe gasping, and monarchies across the continent reeling. But here's the real surprise. While many are calling it a scandal, others are whispering something very different, that perhaps this act wasn't reckless at all, but deliberate. A statement of love, of unity, and of defiance against the old order. And that's where this story truly begins. So what exactly happened? And why is this one moment being described as the spark that could redefine Europe's royal future? The cameras were rolling in Paris, a city already buzzing with anticipation. The arrival of Spain's future queen and Denmark's crown prince was meant to be symbolic, a gesture of friendship between two dynasties that, until now, had walked carefully in parallel. Leonor, poised, elegant, radiating the confidence of a woman growing rapidly into her destiny. Christian, composed, but with a hint of the rebellious charm that has always set him apart. They stepped onto the red carpet outside the Élysée Palace, welcomed by French officials, photographers firing endlessly. The scene was formal, predictable, until it wasn't. Because in that charged moment, in front of flashing lights, the couple reached for each other. Leonor, smiling with quiet assurance, extended her hand. Christian didn't hesitate. He clasped it, raised it, and with a boldness that stunned even their closest aides, pressed a kiss upon it. It was subtle, fleeting, yet unmistakably intimate. Not the restrained nods and cool distance of royal duty, but a gesture of love, raw, unfiltered, and public. The crowd gasped. The press went into a frenzy. And in France, a nation both fascinated by and skeptical of monarchy, the reaction was electric. Why is this moment being called a shock to France? Because for centuries, royals appearing in Paris have embodied caution, restraint, and diplomacy. This was different. It wasn't Spain's monarchy acting in stiff protocol, nor Denmark's adhering to quiet tradition. It was personal, human, a defiance of the invisible line that separates duty from love. But here's where the story deepens. Insiders say this wasn't spontaneous. That behind the scenes, Leonor and Christian have been quietly planning to present themselves not as distant heirs, but as modern leaders unafraid to embrace authenticity. Was this hand kiss, then, a carefully orchestrated symbol? The French press exploded within minutes. Headlines screamed of a royal romance overshadowing diplomacy. Analysts debated whether the young couple had crossed a line. Critics argued it was unbecoming, while supporters hailed it as a breath of fresh air. And in living rooms across France, ordinary people debated something bigger. Should royalty still be bound by the old codes, or should they finally, like everyone else, be free to show love? But France isn't the only place stirred by this act. Spain's monarchy is watching carefully. King Felipe and Queen Letizia, known for their caution and dignity, reportedly had mixed feelings. While the gesture captured global attention and won hearts, it also risked igniting criticism at home, where tradition still matters deeply. In Denmark, whispers say Queen Margrethe herself was briefed immediately. Some say she chuckled, recognizing in her grandson the same bold streak that once defined her youth. Others say she was unsettled, fearing that Christian's impulsive move might cast too long a shadow on official engagements to come. And yet, through the tension, one thing is clear: the people are captivated. Across social media, clips of the gesture have gone viral. Millions are replaying the moment, dissecting every glance, every smile, every second of contact. For many, it is proof that the next generation of royals is ready to rewrite the rules. But what does this mean for the monarchy itself? Could one public gesture truly shake institutions centuries in the making? Think about it. Monarchies survive on symbolism, on the careful balancing act between tradition and modernity. By holding hands, by daring to display affection openly, Leonor and Christian may have just redefined what royal symbolism means in the 21st century. Instead of distance, they offer closeness. Instead of cold duty, warmth. Instead of untouchable mystique, vulnerability. And France, a nation that once toppled its monarchy but still watches royal drama with fascination, may be the perfect stage for this transformation. For if Paris, with all its history and cynicism, can be moved by two young royals in love, what might that mean for the rest of Europe? The story doesn't end here. Because each answer sparks another question. Will Leonor's parents privately reprimand her, or quietly admire her bravery? Will Christian's gesture strain his ties with Danish tradition, or cement him as the people's prince? And most importantly, was this truly spontaneous, born of love in a fleeting moment, or a carefully designed move meant to signal the dawn of a new kind of monarchy? As the world waits for answers, one thing is certain: this moment in Paris will not be forgotten. It will be replayed, discussed, celebrated, and critiqued. It will linger in headlines and hearts alike. And in the years to come, when historians look back at the reigns of Queen Leonor and King Christian, they may trace the first true sign of their defiance, their love, and their modern vision, back to this single, shocking gesture in France. Because sometimes, history isn't written in treaties or decrees. Sometimes, it is written in something as simple as a kiss upon a hand. And today, that kiss has shaken not only France, but the very idea of monarchy itself.